Okay, so I've made some changes. I did some behind the scenes grinding, and let's get you up to speed before we go forward. So you'll notice I have a whole bunch of gil. That Stardust that I morphed from Genova was worth 50,000. It must have been a really good attack item, but I thought I'm just gonna stick to my guns on this selling attack items thing. So now I'm pretty good on gil, but I'm still doing stealing stuff. So here's Cloud now. No changes to his gear, but I put Elemental Ifrit on him, which I think should, yeah, that should help him do fire damage. But that's good stats for him. The only magic he's got is Cure and Barrier. Because Heal still needs to level up before I actually get Asuna. Cover as always. And his stats are now pretty interesting. He's very, very slow, but he's a really good tank, and he's doing decent damage on his counter hits. Red 13 is has swapped in to Barrett's place, and I gave him a magic build. Went ahead and gave him one of the character upgrades that leaned into magic stats, magic and spirit. So, magic, magic, magic. And he's a mage, obviously. I put Osmos on him, which is the spell that drains MP. It's not draining very much. I'm wondering if maybe that'll get better, or maybe it depends on the enemy I use it on, but if anybody's going to use it and get good use out of it, it'll be him. So Gravity, Ice, Lightning, Fire, and Revive, and MP+. Shiva is good magic stats for him. He's in the back row, for obvious reasons. Yuffie is now rocking the, well, actually she's got all the same gear. However, she's leaning into utility. So Mug has been leveled up, along with some of the other materia you may have realized. And we got Sense for her, enemy skill, Morph. So she's doing all of my farming, basically. Chocobo is giving her a whole lot of dex and a good amount of luck. Strength is for good measure, I guess. She's probably doing the best damage in the party, which I didn't really mean for, but that's just kind of how it worked out. A mix of magic, which is giving her a mix of stats. And I've got her in the back row because I don't really care if she mugs on counter anymore, because I have the mug command. And she has long-range weapons, so she deals the same damage either way. Yeah, to reiterate, this is one of my favorite things about what this mod has done is take summon materia and make it stuff that you don't have to level. It's just you slap it on there, it gives you stats, and if you don't want to level it, and if you don't want to use it, there's no pressure to put it on there just to level it for elemental purposes. It's as good as it's always going to be as soon as you get it. I really like that. And yeah, I did some off-screen leveling in the little area to come, but I didn't go too far ahead. I tried stealing and morphing from some of these guys. I suppose I need to get used to using ice with red, because that's like the MP efficient spell. So if I want to do consistently good damage with a mage character, then ice is kind of the way to do it. And red is still really squishy in the back row. I'm looking forward to cover doing better work. Let's see if maybe... Let's see, magic 10. Is it worth maybe taking 10 magic off of him to get HP up? Oh, let's try it. Huh? Plus it gets magic resist. Let's just try that out. I am officially very tired of these guys. They were actually not so bad when I had Barrett in the party, but hopefully that's more of an exception. These tortoise guys is where I got the diamond pin, Red's current weapon, which was worth, those are worth 900 each, which is not bad. This is pretty much as far as I got. I went back and forth with whether to give red. They had one upgrade path that was called Red Mage, which is pretty much, you know, strength and magic. Or the one that I gave him, which was more magic and more vitality. And I'm kind of feeling the squishiness in general, so I went with that. But I don't know. Maybe I'm being spoiled. I kind of would like red to be able to do some more physical damage, not have to cast every turn, but we'll see if I get used to it. Might feel better once I put all on something, but I don't really want to take all off of either of Cloud's spells. I guess I have to see what this is all about. Probably not gonna like it. Okay. Oh, I can take that. See if we can morph it while we're at it. His tail is kind of up. Shit. Okay. So supposedly you can morph it into power sources, which sounds kind of nice, but I'm too lazy, so we're just gonna press on. Hoping this is good stuff. Okay. Pretty sure that's what it was before. I think I already have that. I haven't morphed one of these yet, so... Weak against fire? How weak are you against fire? Pretty weak. Command counter. That's cool. We're gonna level Quake, and then we're gonna put that on. The universe does not want me to morph that thing. There's a joke fight coming up. Well, it's not a joke fight, but it's a secret fight that's pretty easy. So I have to guess that they did something to make it more interesting or more difficult. Oh. Just skip it. Yeah. That's one way to handle it. I'm surprised that hurt the birds. I thought Landscaper was Earth-based. Speaking of Earth. Okay, now I think we can lose Earth for a little bit. And just want to steal. Yeah. That's cool. Yep. Okay, here we are in Corel. Now I can finally get that Force Stealer. Transform. Let's see. In the base game, Kate Sith starts with Transform, but he might not this time. And I've got the Gil. Force Stealer. Yeah. Drains HP. That's kind of cool. Has no attack. That is interesting. Tempting, tempting. I kind of want to play with it just, you know, just to see what it does, you know. Might be good. Might be cool. It's a weird... It's weird, but it'll be easy to set it back if I need to. It really is strange, if you think about it, that you get to this location at this point in the story, like in the middle of learning about Barrett's horrible, horrible backstory. Yeah. I'm a Yeffy guy. I mean, sure. That's new. Okay. During battle, Kate Sith will slowly regenerate MP. Nice. But when defending, the party will regenerate MP and at an increased rate. I love that. I love it, I love it. Alright. What do you have on you? 50 luck, 20 luck, 30 luck, double growth. Manip rate up. And I also stole or morphed this from something else, so that's cool. I can, let's see, 50 luck. He's gonna be my mage though. Why does he have so much luck? So he's got manipulate and transform. I knew it. I knew I shouldn't have bought that extra one. I really wish I had added effect. I hope I didn't miss it. This is what we're gonna do with him. Magic, and luck. Luck doesn't really have anything to do with manipulation. That's all about comparing levels. But I like the double growth slots. If it weren't for the fact that these were all unlinked, I would give that to Yuffie. But I need her to have some linked slots so that she can do counter, or what is it? Counter mug? I gave her something. Yeah, counter mug, I think. Which is funny. Because she has that innately, but only in the front row. Anywho. Magic, luck. And then Gravity Fire, Shiva for magic stats, MP plus for magic, Ice, Lightning, Revive, and then Manipulate. Pretty simple. Back row, we'll see how his damage is. 46 strength, should be okay. Kind of squishy, but it's got lots of HP. Looking forward to seeing what upgrades he's got. If you just stand there and comply, you might have been fine because none of you have guns. Oh man, fuck these guys. So they're causing stop or paralyze now when they steal. But at least they're only stealing Gil. Hilariously, it seems like they steal exactly 420 Gil every time. Okay. Something tells me I'm not going to be able to level up Kate Sith yet. Oh, yes, I can. Okay. If he's slow, he's slow. We'll deal with it. So now 43 vitality, 95 magic, 88 luck. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Alright, back to Barrett for a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna go Atomic Scissors with him in the front row, Spirit, Dex, Resist Fire, and then he's dealing fire with the Elemental. Vitality, Resist Shoot, just for good measure. Added Steel with Death Blow, old-fashioned. Elemental with Fire might work. Ifrit for stats, physical stats, Manipulate, because we're going to be checking out enemies in the desert. Earth for stats, and Cure because he's going to need it for the Dyne fight, and I don't feel like moving it off of Cloud. Platinum Bangle. Okay. Let's get a few of those. Ether. I like that. Platinum Bangle. What does that look like? Ooh, that's the thing. Yeah. Kate Sith had one. Okay, so I only need one more and then I'll have 3. So it turns out that the life steal from Force Stealer is pretty bad. But I do still like the double growth, and I don't know. Nah, let's put the hard edge back on. Yeah, I just don't care. Just literally leaving it empty. Oh, they completely don't make you mess with any of the desert stuff. Magic counter. That's cool. Magic counter. I feel like it is meaningful that. You know what? Let's do. Just a magic counter mode. I'll keep it on her. How's his luck on his dex? Let's see. I'm not going to mess with it right now. I have no idea how much HP he has. I think this is crazy, but I think I'm going to do like... Oh, he's ugly. I'm going to do like maybe one more regular attack. And then just start morphing. Okay, I didn't think it would work, but this is another really well done scene in this game that the remake completely ruins. I've seen the cutscene that they do instead of that scene, and it is just completely spineless. Hey, where's Ramu? Because I'm really curious to see what sort of stat bonuses more summon materia will give you. When I was a kid and I heard that there was a game called Chocobo Racing, I wasn't familiar with the Chocobo's Dungeon series or any of that, or Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon. So I thought that it was an entire game based around this kind of Chocobo Racing. And at first I was a little bit disappointed, but that game's actually one of my favorite games on the PlayStation 1. Chocobo Racing, great game. It's not this. It's Final Fantasy Mario Kart, but it's great. Oh, okay, well there's Rana. Nope. Luck plus 40, crit plus 5%, ranged and all, and drains MP. That's kind of neat. Just don't really want to use Eris, though. That's going to do it. We're going to go to Gungaga after this.